Hello people, I hope you're well. Here we are again, another camp. More cooking, more fun. Look at it around here, isn't it beautiful? I've often considered camping in these woods. It's a bit boggy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You can still find dry spots. It's full of wildlife. You get deer and badgers and all sorts in this area. Problem being is you can't see from here, but just over there there's a start of a clearing, and in that clearing is the train tracks. So I've recently found out they go all night. And that's not, I don't want that. So we're not doing a stealth camp, but we can't get seen from I don't want to get seen from the general path. So we're going to be doing things to minimise any contact I have with dog walkers. It's supposed to rain all night, which is why we've come out early, try and get there and get set up before the rain starts. So that will, minimise the amount of dog walkers that are out. So that will be less people on the path, less people for us to hide from. Again, hiding is not the exact word I'm looking for, because nobody's going to shoo me off or whatnot. But they won't be happy about me having any flames, even though it's going to rain all night. They'll still complain, won't they? So as we get there, as we get closer, I shall show you a bit more, and as we get sneaking into the spot where I want to go, I'll speak to you later. Doesn't look like him. Let me see what they are. Let's zoom in. A little crab apples of some description. Doesn't seem to be any left on the tree. Unless I try one. Bet they're sour as. The whole place is littered with them. So we're going to go in here. Plenty of firewood, as you can see. Well, here's a spot we're going to put the tent in these junior woodlands. There's some small glades just on the outskirts, but there's a more mature forest just over there. There's a lot more mature forest up there. So this would have been empty space, and they've rewilded it. Now, there was a construction here, look. I can see fire damage. So it might have burnt down and then fell down, or But I'm going to come over here. There's signs of human occupation everywhere. But, oh, looks like it was a long time ago. And here, in the trees, this is what I would call targets, for some sort of target practice. Now I'm going to have to say catapult, but merely because these metal containers only have like one hole in them. Doesn't look like anybody's been here in a long while. Now that is not air rifle. Maybe bow and arrow, but I think this is a target practice for somebody who was using catapult. I may be completely wrong, but I know about air rifles, I know about guns, I know about most weapons, and this is not air rifle. So it's got to be catapult. I feel a little strange, I must admit. It looks eerie. You keep seeing little things in the trees that don't belong there. So quiet here as well. The woodland is so noisy and then this bit is so quiet. I don't like that. But hey, we're not that kind of channel here. We're keeping it real. So, this is where the tent's going to be. I'm going to crack on with that. Well, I didn't record it, and we're fighting light, and the rain will be here soon, so I'm just getting things done as quick as possible. But here we have the Lanshan 2. Absolutely drum tight. Whew. I'm out of breath. But I am, as I said earlier, I'm in a rush to get everything done before the rain starts and before it gets night time. So, I'll speak to you soon. Well, I've turned out every light apart from the light on the camera, so you can see how dark these woods are. I did start to hear some wildlife as it got to dusk and then to dark, but everything's quieting down again now. There's a lot of different fruiting trees around here. Horse chestnut, sweet chestnut, crab apples, and it's autumn. So I keep hearing things falling to the floor, but it's not worrying me or making me jump or anything, because it's to be expected, isn't it? It makes it look like there's a blue sky, doesn't it? But I sure is not. I'll speak to you soon. It's just nearly 9 o'clock at night. I've been busy, as you can see. Quite a bit of wood stashed. I've got the firebox out. Isn't it great what just a few twigs can do? So it's raining quite heavy now. And the rain is doing its hardest. So it's doing its damnedest to put the fire out. But I'm keeping on top of it. Not literally. Well, I've done something I've never done before. I brought the firebox just under the lip of the tarp so it can stay alight. I'm keeping an eye on it. It even look like it. Mind you, the tarp is wet now. The rain is really heavy. But I was prepared for this. Still got quite a bit of firewood, and it's nearly 10. So as long as it lasts another couple of hours. I don't know if I'm going to be cooking food tonight. That's it, we're in the tent. I've angled the tarp. It's supposed to rain all night. So I've angled one corner of the tarp downwards. Hopefully all the rain will pour off the corner that I've tied down. And I'm a bit out of breath because the smoke from the firebox kept hitting me and my lungs are a bit shot now. So say hello to my moth friend. He's got tonight, but he's getting evicted in the morning. Whew, so that's a good night for me. See you in the morning. Good morning, people. It's it's just gone 8 o'clock. I've been up half an hour or so trying to save the tarp. The wind picked up during the night and it's coming across the tarp. So I had to make a few adjustments. Slept okay. The pitter-patter of the rain always helps, though, doesn't it? It's actually quite chilly this morning. My hands are cold. I've got some very light gloves with me. I'm going to have to dig them out. It's actually quite light sleeping in this area. When I first got here, I thought it was all creepy and I actually quite like it now. Right, I'm gonna get coffee, etc. on the go. I'll speak to you soon. The tarp is taking a bit of a beating. It's the crosswind. I'll have to take the tarp down and completely reconfigure it. Or I can just pack up and get the skedaddle on. It is a bit cold. I've got enough jackets on, so my top half is warm. So let's just have a look at this place. I mean, I've been thinking, there's no rhyme or reason. Definitely not air rifle. Looks like a burnt out tent. In fact, more look. There's definitely a burnt out tent. Carbon poles. See? Where's the tree? I did notice one of the trees. Oh, yeah. Can you see right up there? Am I getting it wrong? Is it not? Target practice. Doesn't look like there's been a lot of damage. Maybe it was a bad shot. Put down in the comments what you think this is. Or if you know what it is, let me know. Are these like alarm systems? Because, you know, it's all in like a circle. was I too hasty thinking it was target practice? Whoa. Yeah, let me know if you think, or if you know. If you know, definitely please let me know. Whew. It's a bit chilly now. That wind is a deciding factor in how cold it is. So I'll speak to you soon. It's that time of the morning. Let's take down that tent. Oh, that's the tent done. Well, how did the camp go? I enjoyed it. I did. My lungs have recovered a little from the full-on face full of smokes I was taking last night. I haven't taken the tarp down yet. When I take the tarp down, I'll have to take the seat down, and we'll be stood here in the cold, windy rain. So we'll do this now before I take the last little bit down. I did enjoy it. I must admit, seeing all the bizarre stuff in the trees is a bit, and it was eerie when I first got here, but that wore off and I felt fine. But finding the burnt out tent this morning, that was kind of frightening. Jeez. Yeah. Burnt out tent. And there's a burnt down construction building type thing over there. Looks like it's just made out of pallets, but yeah, frightening. I've considered taking all these things down, but I just don't have enough bags to carry it all out. So what I'm going to do is, throughout the winter, I'm going to camp here a few more times and bring enough bags to, I don't even know if I should be cutting it down and taking it away. Decisions. Ooh, sends a shiver down my spine. It's, I know, you're like, get over it, it's just, but what if it's, you know, not satanic, but I don't know. If I'd have found that burnt out tent yesterday, I might not have camped here. The place I put the tent was on a slight roll as well, so I kept sliding to one side of the tent. I'm talking myself out coming here again, aren't I? Anyway, that's another one done. I'm still getting hammered by the thing. YouTube is not helping me out at all. So like, comment and subscribe. Have a chat with each other in the comments. And those of you that aren't subscribed, do subscribe. Just if you want to see what happens here. Because something is going to happen here. If I end up taking it all away, I don't know. The most important thing is you all take care of yourself. Be careful out there. And I'll speak to you next week.